point in the game. If we check the income tab real quick, we can see that the income is much higher for Biscuit right now, and this is definitely not the place you want to be as a not the place you want to be as a Terran player. 3 bases on 3 bases, actually probably only two. Yeah, only 2 bases that are harvesting now, and he is starting to run out of minerals here too, getting a little clamped. He really needs to expand, and he needs to expand soon. These mules are critical mass here, and they're just going to be able to come in and just decimate an army very quickly. Though DeLoAdEr is fastly coming back up on 200, but at this point it's about time. If Biscuit is just going to roll in. He doesn't even care that there are this many turrets here, because he just has so many Mutalisks able to take everything out. He needs to magic box those and spread them out so that he doesn't get taken out completely by the Thor, but if he magic boxes them, he should have no problem. As mentioned before, for those of you who don't know, magic boxing is when you kind of have your Mutalisks spread out, you don't allow them to clump up, so that because those lances from the Thors do splash damage, and you don't want the splash damage to hit. And they do extra damage versus light targets as well in the air. So we see these siege tanks just kind of sieging up. They're doing their little leapfrog up, but at this point it may be too little too late. And I'm hoping that he's been able to do some economic damage at some of these bases that I wasn't able to see. And let's see what's going to happen here as he's moving in. And the corruptors here are, I don't know what the corruptors are for. Maybe they're going to become broodlords. Let's check that production tab real quick and see what's going on there. Yes, we do have a greater spire going down, so we're going to see some broodlords. And broodlords is exactly what I think that was the proper play by Biscuit at this point. And DeLoAdEr is going to find himself in a very difficult situation very quickly once these broodlords are done. He does throw the scan down. He does see, and even sees Biscuit morphing them. Biscuit saying, you know what, I'm not even going to wait for that scan to end. I'm just going to morph them up, and maybe that will even lure him into my banelings here, because once DeLoAdEr has seen those, he's going to want to take them out before they morph. Because once these morph, I really think that DeLoAdEr will not be able to do anything. I think that DeLoAdEr has already, in my opinion, DeLoAdEr's already lost this game. I mean, he still does have a chance. We have seen DeLoAdEr pull out of stickier situations than this, but at this point, I just don't see what he can do. Biscuit is just controlling the map at this point. However, DeLoAdEr with this push, taking advantage of this push to expand at the same time, which is very smart of him, as he is as we are seeing that Biscuit still working on. Let's see how many bases we got mining here for Biscuit. So he's only got 2 mining bases. He was able to push out. I did miss that he was able to take this out with these siege tanks. He was able to take out the 4th base. So now we're looking at 2 mining bases compared to 1 mining base. But these broodlords are just tearing up everything on the ground right now, and the javelin missiles from the Thors don't even do bonus damage against the broodlords, which are not light. They are armored biological massive, so they do not get any bonus damage from those javelin missiles, and almost no splash is done, and losing these siege tanks as well. And look at the money. Look at the money that Biscuit is sitting on right now. He is sitting on a huge amount of money. He is a little bit hurt by the amount of hatcheries and queens he probably has, as there has been quite a bit of harassment going on by DeLoAdEr. And so he might not be able to spend that money, as he doesn't have the larva to spend them. But look at this, DeLoAdEr is going to be using some Thor dropping here, putting him up on the high ground to take care of business. Very nice play. He's probably going to be bringing out some SCVs to repair this now, as he doesn't want to lose these expensive fours. What's going on here? I didn't even see this, but these SCVs are being forced to pull away as these Mutalisks are trying to take this out. But here come the Marines and the Marines and the Vikings to come and try and take care of this. But the Vikings don't want to overextend themselves, as he doesn't want to lose those Vikings, as those Mutalisks are much faster. The Vikings will now find these overlords here. No, they won't. They will pull back to the safety of these Marines very smartly, and these Mutalisks are going to be forced to pull away. They're going to kind of try and poke in and see where they can get in, but no, they don't want to poke in there. Definitely not. They're going to pull back. The scan goes down as DeLoAdEr wants to see exactly what's going on. He wants to see exactly what's coming his way. So DeLoAdEr must be a little bit panicked at this point in the game, just kind of not sure where the attack's going to come from, when it's going to come, and that is the power of the Zerg, just the ability to contain the opponent, to contain their players, and try to avoid those harassments that the Terrans try to do with those drops and stuff like that. So, but he's containing him very well with these Mutalisks and with those Speedlings. And the fear of the Speedlings is keeping the scans going down just to kind of see what's going on and when it's coming. But now we see the Ultralisks are on the field, and they're getting that chitinous plating being researched. They already have level 1 armor, and level 3 weapons is being researched right now, which is going to give those Ultralisks a total of 4 armor once that chitinous plating is done. So let's check. That's going to bump up to 4 armor in just a moment there, I do believe. As that there goes, chitinous plating is completed now, so now 4 armor for the Zerg player here. And meanwhile, we see the Infestors just throwing down that fungal growth, taking care of business, able to get in there, take those siege tanks. So many Ultralisks tearing those siege tanks up, and there's the GG from DeLoAdEr. Excellent, excellent game. Excellent play from Biscuit. Just an absolutely amazing game all around. And we'll be casting some more of these games really soon as this competition continues.